Love the music here.
Who's there? What do you want? We're just sitting here, not bothering anybody, so there's no need to bother us.
I'm one of Rand's friends.
Bran? Ha! I've been wondering how that old harpy's doing. We haven't seen each other in a while. You can go. If you know our sister's name, that means you survived meeting her. That's enough for me to let you pass by.
Don't bother. I'm in no mood to talk.
And? How do you like it here? Not bad, is it?
What are you doing
Working
here?
hard. We're gathering people. But we don't need anything from you. You've got some guts. Walking right up to a pair of Dalrita without even flinching. Well, well.
Impressive, indeed.
We're Dalrita. We make sure that the Camelot scum infesting Kuanach don't even dare to think about heading south. Imagine, a Camelotian who's also a deserter. Unbelievable. Even Grindylows have their honor, unlike those scum. And catching a deserter? Now that's a real treat.
What do you do with those you
We
capture?
do what any honorable warrior would do with deserters. We help Camelot get rid of their cowards. You could say those vermin owe us a debt. Thanks to us, they're well fed, and Denham pays us handsomely.
Who's Denholm?
Camelot Legate. He commands the rabble you see swarming in Kuanach. He's decent enough, and he pays a good price for deserters' scalps.
Are there a lot of Camelosians?
Aye, there are. We've been here for 2 years now, and are multiplying like vermin.
It all seemed innocent at first. They were just supposed to help the local lord mine resources.
Ha, sure. And those nitwicks from Kuanach fell for it like naive children. So when the troops arrived, they were caught completely off guard. The Red Priests came along with the troops, and then, out of nowhere, the Red Death resurfaced. Even now, as the Camelotians aim to take the Menhir, the village is torn. Some want to go to Camelot, others want to stay. It's a complete mess in there, Mathair help me.
She won't. The goddess doesn't like people like us.
Shut your mouth. You're flapping your gums like a wench in a brothel. Anything else? Or will you be on your way? Good hunting.
See no evil.
Disturb my peace.
Excuse me.
You'll pay for that insult.
Now, this is a cool place. Let me show you why. I'm gonna sleep for 1 hour to remove my minions. And check this out. There's an enemy here that sleeps. And you can pet it. And if you do, it bites your arm off. So then, if you want, you can choose to continue the game with only one arm. Which means you can only use one-handed weapons, one-handed spells, or spells with only one hand. You cannot use spells in wands or cubes. So it is making a game slightly harder. Which is really cool. And this guy is located here on the map. And this is the second map in the game. The game isn't necessarily open world. It's more like open region based. Get him, minions.
We'll make short working.
This is a cool place. There's a statue of harp here that's actually playing music.
Careful. This place remembers everything.
The music is coming from that statue. In the end, the monument was completed and beneath lay the tombs of both sisters. Yet they are not placed together, instead each rests in separate chamber, forever facing one another, a somber reminder of their tragic tale. Really cool.
I see the burden you carry, though you hide it well.
3 to stamina.
How can I help?
What does One Eye think about you and your guild?
What does it matter what he thinks? He has his mission, the tribes have theirs, and I have mine. History is unfolding elsewhere, and the guild intends to secure a place in the front row. It doesn't matter who rules the south. The fate of all Avalon is at stake. If people wish to kill each other in the meantime, the guild won't stand in their way.
I found Eckhart's research journals.
Good. Very good. I assume you've decided to climb further into the guild's ranks then. Are you ready for your next adventure?
The harpist statue, what is that?
It's unrelated to your task, but since you're curious, this is the statue of the Morning Harpist, built in the memory of the twin sisters from the court of Sagramore, the former ruler of Connacht and its lands. Legend has it that one sister killed the other out of jealousy for her talent. They also say that if you camp here at night, you might hear the wailing of the betrayed sister. But with the weirdness so thick, who'd camp here at night? The inn at Connacht is far more welcoming. That's all I know. But if you ever come across the remnants of the royal geographers, they might be able to tell you more.
I'm ready for my next assignment.
I'd like you to find Calum and bring me his research. He's a former guild member and a cruel man. He took the idea of life as a form of energy a little too much to heart, and it's made him potentially dangerous. We expelled him and cut him off from our resources, but as you might guess, that didn't slow him down for long.
What exactly has Calum been doing?
We don't know the details, but I doubt it's anything good or humane. From what I hear, he's gone completely mad and started experimenting on humans. He always claimed it's the only way to unlock the spark of life, but practicing necromancy is, of course, strictly forbidden by the guild.
How does the guild want to deal with Calum?
Personally, I'd like to treat him the way he treats his test subjects. That's just my own view on the matter. The guild only wants information on what he's doing. It'd be best if you didn't get yourself killed while gathering it.
Where can I find Calum?
The owls are hooting that he's holed up in some hut at the swamps. But knowing that lunatic, he won't be doing his experiments anywhere out in the open.
And since he mentioned royal geographers, I should go back. Because now, since I have the sword, buddy, I don't have sage. Take cabbage. Okay, used minions to heal. Since I got the Excalibur, I can open some stuff now. First one is here. Well, that enemy is trolling.
Come on, inside. Step forward. After all, you know me well. Take off your mask now. It's your home. Welcome, little prince. Why the sullen look? Aren't you glad to see me? You finally made it here. It must have taken quite a long time.
Prince, why do you call me that?
Because it is easier for me to address you this way than to accept that, for now, you are nothing more than a human. It is painful, but I must come to terms with it.
Who are you?
So, you don't remember me. I'm afraid it might have something to do with the form in which I see you now. This body and soul, they're much different from what I expected. But to answer your question, I am the Weaver. And though it may be hard for you to believe, a part of you knows me all too well.
Where am I?
It is a place where my prince was woven from the threads of pure potential. The Pale Lady was relentless in her desire to fulfill her vision of an offspring, modeled after those she watched so eagerly. It displeases me that you don't remember. I'd envisioned your return and our meeting quite differently. But now it all makes sense. Now I understand why you need that shard.
What is your role in this?
Nothing remarkable. I simply exist in this place. That you ended up here is a mere coincidence. None of my kind have visited me in a long time. Yet here, I used to weave new Avalonians, shaping them according to the intent and thought that accompanied their creation. Now the thread of potential is much weaker, though it seems this place stirs to life again as the weirdness returns.
Tell me more about Pale Lady.
She was a powerful Avalonian, one of the oldest. She saw and desired far more than the rest of her kin, who were suffocating in their growing decadence. To live a life where one can do anything, it loses all meaning. When she discovered the homelands and learned of mortality and time, everything changed. We were no longer the same. It was as though the mere awareness of such things altered the way we lived. We could no longer exist as we once had. It planted a new emotion in us. Fear. You will find traces of her here as well. The stone tablets bear her mark.
What happened to Pale Lady?
I'm afraid I must admit that I don't know where she is now. It seems she retreated into her depths again after your king entered his eternal sleep. The true one, from which mortals are not meant to be awakened. Not like this.
Shard? What shard?
The shard of the prince's memory. It is shattered, much like the fragmented memory of the king that lingers within you. I'd gladly speak with him, but something is preventing him from manifesting.
How do you know about the king inside me?
I don't know all the details. What I do know is that after our prince was murdered by our kin, his potential, what you humans might call a soul, did not perish. The prince had been deeply fascinated by humans, and so after his death he manifested in one of them. That person was Arthur, the man who would one day become your king.
Why was your prince murdered?
He followed his mother's fascination. Much like her, he gazed upon the land of men. But he wished to go further. He wanted to experience being human. So he built the menhirs, meant to repel the weirdness. For us, the Four Dwellers, such a vision was both heretical and terrifying. Some of our kin could not forgive him for it. So, they killed him. It was the first time an Avalonian had ever slain one of their own.
So Arthur was a Four-Dweller in some way?
Arthur was a man mortal like any other, but ambitious like few. But yes, his origins are far more complicated. This is a tale of two separate realities that, through a series of specific events, began to intersect, forming a single knot. Everything that has happened, and everything that will happen, is meant to decide the fate of that knot. And we, as you likely already know, have been pulled into all of this.
What now?
Our meeting comes to an end. I regret how brief it is, but my role in your story was always meant to be insignificant.
That was nice. Lore reveal. Another place I can go to is here.
done already? Are you sure that's all you need? I have some incredibly tasty berries. Unless I ate them. Oh, yeah, I think I ate them.
This is another place where you can open the door with Excalibur. Tomb of Sir Lancelot. Love this view. I love how this looks. Here lies Lancelot. Lancelot the Pale. Lancelot the Mad.
My hands were made to serve the king, not rot in idleness. This emptiness, I cannot bear it. I threw myself into nothing, and nothing is what I became. Nothing without my king. Nothing without my blade.
Sir Lancelot?
No, no, no. Don't speak that name. It's a traitor's name, hateful and vile. Let it be cursed. Let it be forgotten.
What happened to you?
I died a traitor's death, trampled and torn apart. Fitting. So very fitting. I thought that would be enough. But I failed him in life. How could one measly death be my absolution? I couldn't. I can't. I clawed my way out of the abyss, but came back empty-handed.
Arthur, maybe you should talk to him.
Arthur? No. No, please. He cannot see me like this. He mustn't be made to look at me. My blade. My erendite. It remained behind. In the abyss. Deep in the weirdness. I cannot face my king without it. My sword belongs to him, as do I. But without it, I am nothing. I cannot kneel before him and offer him nothing.
Tomb of Sir Lancelot. Erendite. Increases physical damage up to 200% depending on missing health.
My name should have died with me. Why does it still linger?
Is this what you're looking for?
Erendite. Oh, how I long to hold it again. Just the weight of it in my hand makes me feel almost whole again. Like I might be worthy. Like maybe not everything was lost.
Would you like to talk to Arthur now?
No. I know. I feel that he's with you. But there's nothing I could say to him. I won't beg forgiveness for my betrayal. I don't even know what I fear more. His mercy or his scorn. Please, as his closest confidant, take my blade. And I beg you, let me serve you and Arthur on your journey. Let me prove my devotion, my remorse, not with words, but with deeds. Let me earn his trust again. This is all I ask.
Sir Lancelot set. Increases critical damage by 25% when your health is below 20. Increases physical damage by 25%. Increases melee critical chance by 25%. And physical damage by 30. Crazy melee set. Increases max stamina by 125 when your health is below 20. Increases physical damage by 20%. Increases attack speed when health is low. Increases physical damage. Increases movement speed multiplier. And physical damage. And now it is time to leave. Horns of the South.
Your Majesty, it's an honor to have you among us again. Thank you for helping me find my way back to your knight. I regret not doing a better job of guarding him.
How do you know Arthur is with me?
I'm a Pict. I can sense the wordness and the spirits within it. I knew you weren't alone when I saw you emerge. The soul you carry, however weak it may appear, is deeply connected to the wordness and to Avalon itself. Souls like that are rare. Besides, only the one who wields the power of Excalibur within could open this tomb, and that is rarer still.
Who are you?
My name is Fianola. I am here on behalf of the Royal Geographers. I was sent to do, well, quite a lot of work, actually. And as useful as it would be, the wordness never blessed me with an extra set of hands. Say, traveler, how would you feel about joining the oldest, most prestigious guild in Avalon?
Depends on what I need to join.
Oh, but you've already done the most important thing. You found what was lost and opened a new path. What better way to prove yourself as a true geographer in the making?
About your guild. If it's so prestigious, how come I've never heard of it?
Yet you use our maps, don't you? Our work is vital, but often unseen. For centuries we've roamed this island, charting its every corner and noting the dangers that unsuspecting travelers might face. You should be more appreciative, you know.
After so many centuries, is there anything left to explore on Avalon?
Avalon's nature is ever-shifting, ever-changing. The wordness transforms not only living beings, but the land itself. Some places become unreachable, while others that appear are new to us. And there are those that have been forgotten, waiting to be rediscovered and brought into the light.
The guild accepted a Pict among its ranks?
Why wouldn't they? My kin are familiar with the wordness in a way others can't be. With the fog thickening, we can reach places that have become inaccessible to most.
What do the Royal Geographers have to do with the Knights of the Round Table?
Everything. Our most important mission is preservation of Avalon and the pillars it was built on. We were sworn to protect the tombs of the first knights, but they were lost to us. There were rumors that the tombs were sealed, and only King Arthur could open them. Turns out, the rumor was true after all.
Tell me about the tombs.
I appreciate your eagerness, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. The other tombs are scattered across Avalon, hidden and sealed, waiting for the one who can call the knights back. Let your soul guide you. Find them, and I will find you.
Sir Lancelot's shade has joined us. Is that something you wanted as well?
What is King Arthur without his faithful knights? Merely half a legend, if not less. They thrive by his side, and he thrives by theirs. And Avalon's foundations only grow stronger because of it. Sir Lancelot carries centuries of grief, and only serving his king once more can ease it. Keep going. Avalon has more to show you.
I will. Now I'm gonna go leave everything I have in the storage and then go to Connacht. Before I go, I'm gonna level up. Spirit. Critical hit with a spell marks an enemy and causes them to take 10% more damage for 10 seconds. King Soul. Receive 50% less damage. Sure, I'll put that. Okay. Let's go back. Could also go on the other side. You know what? Let's discover the other side. Now I am here to the left on the map. And I'm going down. I'm probably gonna do this dungeon. The harpist one. Love the view. Look who it is.
Stop! No, come closer, or you die.
I thought redcaps couldn't talk.
Red Hat talks, thinks, many thinks. Ooh, many in head.
Is everything alright?
Don't know. Other red caps. Kill, 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 man. The Red Hat thinks, maybe not kill, man. Maybe meet, talk, and then kill.
And the red hat is you?
Not you. Me, Red Hat. Put on Red Hat. Be Red Hat.
How is it that you can speak?
Killed man with knife. Slash. Took hat. Dip in blood. Put on. Bam. Many things. Red Hat smart. Other red caps dumb. Only kill. Eat. Sleep. Not think. Not speak. Nice words. Dumb. That's why Red Hat alone. Not sure what do.
Since the hat is cause of your problems, maybe you could give it to me.
Yes, hat makes smart, but gives many thinks, many words. Head hurts. Red Hat not want to be Red Hat no more. Yes, take. Ah!
Increases max mana by 20%. However, I don't want to do this. I'm going to talk to him. You're different from other red caps. They'll never understand you.
Red Hat's still Red Cap, but not Red Cap. Before with others, kill, kill, but no more. Had whole horde. Now only Red Hat. Alone.
What are you going to do about it?
Red Hat leaves. Be alone, far away. Many new thinks and words. Must see what they do.
Seems like a sad, lonely life.
Yes. Poor Red Hat. Poor. Alone now. Alone forever. Red Hat not want. Red Caps only kill. Now they have kill. Dumb!
The red caps attacked me. Couldn't you have stopped them?
Red Caps not think. Only slash with knife. Red Hat tried to make Red Caps think. Listen when he tells not to kill. But they dumb. Red Hat smart. Knows man strong. Said, you like kill? Try kill man when he comes here.
Wait, you told them to kill me?
Red Hat knows they too weak, too dumb. Man strong, smart. Red Cap's easy kill.
It was easy, that's true.
Red Hat knew before. Saw in head. Red Hat smart. Made plan.
You made yourself quite comfortable here.
Red Hat shaman king. Red Caps bring Red Hat meat and warm furs and pretty shining metal. Was enough. Now, not enough. Why? Red Hat not want meat and furs. Not want hear scream and scrape knife on bone. He wants speak words. Pretty words. Want someone to understand.
I understand you.
Yes, only man understands Red Hat. Only one. Other man not see Red Hat. Only sees Red Cap. Wants kill. This man talks with Red Hat. Speaks pretty words.
Would you like to hear a pretty word?
Yes, this man speaks.
Crevice.
Crevice, Red Hat nose, tight spot, Red Cap small, Red Cap fits. Red Hat wait here, seeks new words, new thinks.
Rustle.
Nose, soft, in the grass, good word. Red Hat wait here, seeks new words, new thinks.
Veal.
Veal. Cow, no. Meat, yes. Red Hat once ate cow, tasty. Red Hat wait here, seeks new words, new thinks.
Trinketry.
No such word. This man speaks true word.
Trinketry means small, insignificant things.
Trinket. Trinketry. Stupid word. Red Hat wait here, seeks new words, new thinks.
Prevarication.
Privy. Too hard, it hurts, different word.
Prevarication. To prevaricate, to lie.
Prevarication. Hard.
Do you want to learn more difficult words?
Big words hurt Red Hat's head, but Red Hat tries. This man speaks.
Firebrand.
Fire. Something hot. No. Then not no.
Firebrand is someone who incites rebellion.
Firebrand. No one to rebel here now. Only Red Hat and this man.
Whim.
Know that one. When Red Cap King wants something, some trifle, that is whim.
Quagmire.
Is a swamp. Oh, not far from here is a vast quagmire.
Nonsensical.
Nonsensical. No sense?
No, nonsensical means something that makes no sense.
So Red Hat was nonsensical. Made no sense with Red Caps. Now makes sense. Learns words.
Steadfastness.
Steadfast. Not know what that.
The certainty that someone can be relied upon.
This man can be. Won't kill. Red Hat also can be. This man knows. Has steadfastness.
Vast.
Red Hat knows. Big, like ogre. Ogre is vast.
Ogre is huge. A cave can be vast.
A cave is deep, vast. Many crevices. Never know what lives there. Red Cap go in, not come out.
Would you like to learn more?
Red Hat wants, but head hurts. Hurts now. Red Hat dreams of big treasure chest with words. Whole cave filled with new words. New thinks. Then he learns words even when he alone.
I think you're describing a dictionary. They contain hundreds of words.
Hundreds words? Hundreds is many words. Red Hat wants this dictionary. Where is this man knows?
I can try and get one and bring it to you.
Red Hat wants. He waits. This man good to Red Hat. Don't shout. Don't throw rocks. Speaks pretty words. Very good.
Lost for words. Buddy.
Oh, Thank you for stopping. People usually run away when they hear me speaking to them, so that's definitely a nice, though unexpected, change. You must be really brave or really stupid. Which one is it?
You won't find anyone braver on Avalon.
Oh, that's what everyone thinks of themselves, until eventually something puts these assumptions to the test. Then, all they're left with is a pair of dirty underwear and a gaping wound in their self-esteem.
How are you still talking?
Your guess is as good as mine, my dear. But I've had some time to think about it, and the best I came up with is that I just did not want to die when they were hanging me, and the weirdness granted my wish. So here I am, not dead.
Who? Why did they hang you?
Oh, I was a soldier, under the mighty Legate Denham, and one day I decided that I didn't want to be a soldier anymore. I don't exactly remember the mission. It must have been related to either killing somebody or taking something from somebody, as they always are. It could have been a search party. To capture Thorn the Bloodbound? I forget, but I think I just couldn't. I didn't want to go there, to certain death, just to try to kill a man who fights for reasons I don't understand, to comply with orders I couldn't care less about.
So you're a deserter?
Am I, or was I, a deserter? I don't really think these things matter anymore.
I assume you wanted something from me.
Oh, I most certainly did. It may sound a bit weird, though, but since it seems I won't be moving anytime soon, I do have a small favour to ask. There's a druid's tomb nearby. I can see it from here. Almost every single night his spirit rises from the grave and does unspeakable things with the fae or dryads that swarm around this place. I mean, good for him, but I do have to watch it, you know? And it is, let me tell you, disgusting.
So you want me to do what exactly?
Well, get rid of him, of course. He's not human anymore. All that's left is a perverse, hungry spirit, raised from its grave by the weirdness. And you must know that the weirdness can do anything. I wouldn't want to find out what it will transform this hungry spirit into when enough time passes. Honestly, I'd fear for my life, if I were still alive.
Thank you for the warning.
Sure. I'll be happy not to be able to watch it anymore. And it's not like I can close my eyes, you know?
Lustful sacraments. And I can only do it after nightfall.
Blow for blow.
There's a boss here. He is a bounty, and he shoots 3 arrows.
You made a big mistake. No, you'll regret this.
Lame Lorcan. Triple thread bow. Special bow that shoots 3 arrows side by side instead of 1. Good for area damage, but less effective against single targets. Love the music. I carry white is fine. I could go to this tomb. But I'm just getting distracted. Ooh, Druid Shrine. I'll do that first. Gentlemen. Weird stump. Siphon bomb. More grain sensor. Permanent max mana. Get mana regen, stamina regen. I'll give you monster blood. And I got Horned Warden's Boots. Movement speed multiplier when mana is below, and critical damage by 25%. But for this I need 10 endurance. Royal Geographer's Note. I need another King Arthur's artifact for this one. So I won't go in anytime soon. Loric's corpse. I won't fight this camp yet. I just want to finish the dungeon. And then maybe go to Kunacht. Yeah, because of my inventory.
Your silence carries weight here.
So... the tomb has two sisters that are separated. There are two entrances, but one is closed. Let her shame rot in endless night. This one is, she was the morning made flesh and song. So basically this one opens at night, this one opens during the day. And I think it's almost nighttime. And I don't want to get closed in. So I'll just wait. And I hope I won't get attacked. Oh, talk. About the Tomb of Lancelot.
Oh, Lancelot. It was painful to watch what became of him.
How was Lancelot before?
Confident, steadfast, eloquent. Nothing like the tormented soul you've seen. He was admired by the people and by his fellow knights. He had quite the following, though he never seemed to care for it. Only later did I realize how wrong I had been. He was also much sought after. Left a trail of broken hearts wherever he went. But there was only one he ever held in his heart, and that was Avalon.
Did Lancelot truly betray you?
I always believed Lancelot to be honest to a fault. He never hesitated to speak his mind, and I valued that in him as much as his loyalty. I trusted him completely. And I thought his faith in me, in my vision for Avalon, was just as strong. But it wasn't. I don't know when or how that trust was lost, and to this day, it still pains me. But know this, even in betrayal, Lancelot never sought to serve himself. He was a good man. Yet even the best of men can falter and lose their way.
Will you forgive him?
I forgave him long ago. What saddens me is that he still cannot forgive himself. But I understand why. The rebellion he led hurt not only me, it wounded all of Avalon. And Lancelot always hated senseless bloodshed. To be the cause of so much suffering, perhaps fighting by our side will finally bring him peace.
I may also get attacked by the guy that was stalking me in the previous region. And he's very strong. I really like him. The Twin Dirge Dress and Veil. Increases critical chance by 20% when your health is above 50%. Increases weak spot damage. Oh my. Increases attack speed by 33 when your health is above 50. Increases sneak damage by 50%. That's a nice set.
Who dares disturb me? Have you come here to mock me? To spit on my grave?
Who are you?
So, it's mockery you're after. As if you don't know. As if everyone doesn't know and hate me for what I've done. Fine. If you find my fate so amusing, why don't you rot here with me forever? They've gone quiet. It's so peaceful now. It's been ages since I last felt this peace. Back when we were young and carefree, weaving beautiful melodies together. Oh, my sweet sister, what have I done to you? What have we done to ourselves?
What happened to you?
I was hanged by a harp string. They deemed it a fitting punishment for my envy of my sister's talent. But they were wrong. I never envied her. I felt betrayed. And despite that betrayal, I never wanted to hurt her. Yet, I did. And I'm relieved I paid with my life.
Could you tell me about yourself?
I don't like thinking about the past. Though, I guess since I'm dead, the past is all I have left. I miss music. I think I miss it above all else. Even Ain. My music was there for me when my sister wasn't. The court mocking my talent hurt even more than when they just mocked me. And that absurd contest. Someone tampered with my harp. I know they did. I was furious. It was my harp and they... I can't. I'm sorry. I will talk of this no more.
Will you tell me about your sister?
I know she's here, somewhere, beyond this wall. I can feel her sadness seeping through the cracks. I wish I could comfort her, but it's impossible. Ain never knew loneliness like this. Never felt its crushing weight. Such bitter irony. I often wish she could feel what I felt when she turned away from me. To understand that pain. Now she does, and it hurts me even more. I wish I could join her, even if she doesn't forgive me. I don't want her to be alone.
She might not want to be consoled by her killer.
I realize that. But now, we're both dead. We have eternity to learn forgiveness. All I want is peace. And I sense she does too.
I could get you out of here. Bury the two of you together.
Would you? I have nothing to offer but my gratitude. Whatever they buried me with is yours. Death has shown me how meaningless material things really are. Thank you, kind stranger, for giving us this chance at peace.
Let's see, will I get attacked by the...
Changed the moment you arrived.
the Stalker. There he is. Okay. As soon as you enter Act 2, he will start attacking you. And I'm surprised I'm dealing this amount of damage to him. So I want to try Bleed Ring on him. And just stack bleeds. Although I probably won't with the time I'm spending on summons. Yeah, this fight is gonna last a while, so I'm just gonna reload. Rest till morning.
I see the burden you carry, though you hide it well.
To be fair, I was surprised they even dealt that amount of damage to him. Origin potion.
Who are you? Are you here to steal my riches? They're mine. I earned them as the favored entertainer of Segramor's court. Oh, but maybe you are one of the courtiers. Did you have fun plotting my demise?
Who are you?
Wasn't my name meant to echo far and wide as he promised? Have I really been forgotten? Then I will ensure you share my fate, you thief.
Love how these enemies have unique names, such as Pride and Greed.
It's so calm. I never thought I'd miss peace and quiet. It was always my sister's preference. Oh, my poor Aideen. What have I gotten us both into?
What happened to you?
My sister killed me. I don't think she meant to. I said something stupid and she just got so angry. Truth be told, it was a long time coming. If I were her, I would have slapped myself much earlier. It really wasn't her fault that I tripped over that damned rock.
Tell me about yourself.
Oh, if you'd asked me while I was alive, I would have been delighted. Modesty was never my strong suit. Why should it have been? I was young, beautiful, and brimming with talent, ready to take on the world. It all went to my head so fast, especially when Lord Segramor showed interest in me. Stupid, stupid, stupid. I should never have accepted his advances.
Will you tell me about Aideen?
My poor sister. They killed her because of me, didn't they? I can sense her gloomy presence even here, among this glitz. She never minded being alone, but there's a difference between being alone and being lonely. And I pushed her into that loneliness. A joke here, a joke there. To her, they must have felt like daggers. I wish I could comfort her. Tell her I don't blame her. I hate that they separated us so thoroughly. I hate it even more that I had a hand in this.
What if she blames you?
I'm sure she does. Aideen has always been so dramatic. But her anger ebbs and flows. And we have an eternity to work on mutual forgiveness.
I have Aideen's remains with me. She wants to be buried with you.
She does. Truly. Maybe there's still a chance for us to find peace at last. Thank you, kind stranger, for bringing us back together. Just one thing. I'd prefer not to be buried in this chamber. Aideen always despised this kind of ostentation, and frankly, I have grown weary of it too.
They want to be buried all the way there. But I won't go there yet. I'll probably go to town. Unless I'm gonna try something. There should be a summon I wanna get somewhere here. If I'm not mistaken. Or I could buy it from here. But I'm not gonna spend money. I'm just gonna go here to get it.
Sweet here.
So that's my quest.
Remain vigilant.
No. No fights. I'm going straight for the thing I want. And then I'll do actual exploring. Because I also want to loot everyone. Level 32.
Guard down. Stay focused.
Amazing. I do have a quest here for the Stone Wardens. Ooh, a shrine. Mana region, stamina region. I'll give you blood. And I got gloves. Decreases mana cost by 25 when your health is below 15. Increases magic critical chance. Forlorn Swords Gate.
This place, it still pulls at me. We should take a moment, just to be sure.
So that door leads to the next region, next zone. Somewhere here should be the summon that I want. You know what's cool in this game? You can swim up the waterfall. So up here, I like to jump here on these rocks and then call a horse. Check this out. Park the horse here. Jump on the horse. To jump up here. And then the summon that I'm looking for is down here. I just need to... This should be fine. There we go. And then there's a hole here that leads to a cave. You will get in this cave eventually with a quest. And the summon that I'm looking for is behind this guy. Right here. Summon Master Assassin. I'll use that one instead of Keepers. Because I'm curious, what are they like now? I'll use 3 of them. Or maybe 2. Maybe 2. There we go. And then, I won't loot anything else here because I'll come back here later. Let's level up. Endurance. Critical hits marks an enemy. Sure, I'll do that one, and stamina. Fuel. I've never done fuel until now. So if I fuel the campfire, I can use my stash, I can identify items. Costs 15 cobweb, sure. This is what I got. And I can fast travel, which is what I want. So I'll fast travel here. And then finally go to town. So this is where the chest is. Yeah, let's go to town. from here. Fuel your bonfire to use fast travel. I did. And it's nighttime. I might get attacked by the guy. I'll just wait. Awesome. And now brace yourself, because there's gonna be a lot of talking. Ooh, let's try out assassins. Assassino, go.
Don't let your guard down. My shield is a fortress.
I like them. Oh yeah, I like them. They can also be bought from a guy up here. I guess I could show it now, but I'll show it later. Let's go to town. Magic Oak Merlin. Ancient Oak's Root. Increases health regen by 0.4.
The sun doesn't rise the same anymore.
What are you poking around here for? You're one of them, aren't you? You better sod off, or else.
Calm down, Bryn. No one would be so stupid as to show up here after making such a mess.
What happened?
You'll have to excuse Bryn. None of us are in the best of moods lately. Someone has been sabotaging our equipment for the past few weeks, and it looks like it's a professional job. They seem to know perfectly well how to make life difficult for us. And after what happened last time, my people have had enough. They refuse to work. They don't want to risk their health.
Do you have any suspects?
Bandits, probably. Or rebels from Kunocht. Although at this point, they're one and the same. The workers refuse to keep working. Not only do they feel threatened, but... well, there's no denying that not everyone from Kunocht is happy about what we're doing here. I can understand them, in a way. We made them destroy their own land.
They should just give up. If they piss Denham off, it's not going to be pretty.
Bryn, calm down, please. Remember why we're doing this. It's for their own good.
And we have our orders, for which we are held accountable. It's us or them.
What happened last time?
The bandits used to come at night, destroy our equipment, and then disappear. But last time, they beat one of the guards unconscious. Poor sod was just lying there, like a tenderized steak for the whole night. He lost a lot of blood. And when we finally managed to wake him up...
it turned out that Aedwin wasn't himself anymore. His head was all messed up. Bastards.
Yes, he was delirious. kept seeing strange things. He thought we wanted to hurt him.
What now?
We have to catch those scumbags.
Something needs to be done, that's for sure. But for now, we wait. Denholm doesn't want to give us any more guards. So, if you want to earn some money, we could use your help. One of the workers claims to have seen the direction those thugs ran. They're familiar with the area. They mentioned a cave. I'm not sure if this is a good lead, but it's worth checking out. So, what'll it be?
I'll deal with it.
That's good to hear. If you discover anything, come back to me, eh? I'll send someone to Denholm with a report. Good luck.
Tightening the screws.
Ah, hello there.
Need anything? Sorry, I don't have much time to talk. I have lots of work to do. With all the sabotage lately, we're already behind schedule.
You seem troubled.
I was hoping we'd be getting ready to head out to Borough by now. Now, I'm not even sure it'll happen. Wouldn't surprise me if Camelot just took the men here and left the rest of us behind.
You want to leave Kunach?
Yeah. When Camelot started looking for workers here, I was the first to sign up. And truth be told, there weren't many others. But Sign said I made the right call. Promised she'd help secure a good spot for us in Borough. There's no point staying here. Even if the weirdness doesn't come, there's nothing left for us to do. Soon we'll be begging on the streets. This is no place to raise a family.
Who's Sign?
She's Camelot's quartermaster. Tough lady. Doesn't take any nonsense. You'll find her near Craftsman's Row. She's always looking for more workers, and she pays well. I trust she'll do right by us.
People didn't want to work for Camelot?
Nah, and a lot of folk aren't too happy with those of us who signed up willingly. If they want to waste their lives here, fine. But that doesn't give them the right to treat us like traitors.
I'll leave you to it.
Wait, actually, could you do me a favor? It's nothing major.
Sure, what do you need?
Could you drop by my house and let my wife, Enora, know she'll have to pick up my wages from Sign again? I won't be able to make it on time in the next few days. I'll mark the directions on your map. Thanks for the help.
Place once mine.
Why does everything always feel like a bother?
Nice. You look familiar. Yeah, you're Sioran's kid, aren't ya? Yeah, that's it. You look a lot like him. Yeah, sorry about your father, but trust me, those priests mean well. They took him to the island asylum to cure him. He'll return whole and healthy. What are you doing here? Did the Camelotians drag you to work here too? Being a Camelot soldier? I mean, what's the point in that? If Camelot gets pissed, there won't be anything left to pick up.
I heard that one of the workers mentioned a cave that could be a hideout for thugs.
Right, that's me. There's this cave dug out by the Cornac folk about 100 years ago. My old man told me it was meant to be a shelter in times of war or some other disaster. I was there a couple of times when I was a kid. It used to be safer back then. Now it's all but abandoned. If you ask me, that's exactly where those folks who beat up the guard could be hiding.
I don't know anyone named Sioran.
Really? I could have sworn you were his kid. Oh well, my mistake. In that case, good for you. Sioran's a terrible bastard and a swindler.
The Camelotians dragged you to work? Why?
They brought in machines and soldiers to keep order. You must have seen them. I don't know if you've heard, but they're planning to move us to Camelot. They say it has something to do with the menhir and the weirdness, but I don't buy it. Sounds like utter crap to me. I say they should back off and stop sticking their noses where they don't belong, eh? Or they might smell something their royal noses aren't prepared for. Sure.
What's left for someone like me?
Nothing.
Look at that menhir. That big statue. And...
Don't even say that. Someone comes, lights them in here, and then dies on all watch? People would be at my door with pitchforks.
He's waking up. Welcome back to the land of the living, our hero.
Help him up, Ansem. Welcome to my home. Quite a scene unfolded at the menhir, with you at the heart of it. I can't decide if I'm more delighted or surprised. What was it that made the menhir react to you?
I carry King Arthur within me.
I see. You have a habit of not taking things seriously, don't you? But this is no trivial matter, so I demand respect. Come now. You must have a theory.
I wish I knew too.
The local menhir here have been rather lifeless for quite some time. Then you come along, breathe life into what was dead, and, whether you meant to or not, alter the course of our history. That's how I see it anyway. Tell me, do you know what this menhir represents?
They're statues that ward off weirdness. They were built by Merlin.
So they say. The menhirs were raised by Merlin to ward off the ancient mists that burst monsters beyond human comprehension. But none of this matters in our current situation. Here, the menhir represents something more. For some, it's a symbol of freedom and independence. Strength, if you will. It shows that the people of Connacht, my subjects, can face any challenge, even at the world's end. And for others, like our guest from Camelot, whom I'm sure you've seen, it's a symbol of power. Power once granted by King Arthur, and therefore by Camelot. And power that has been granted can be taken away.
Camelot wants to take your menhir? Why?
Officially, they say they want to gather all the menhirs scattered across Avalon, set them around Camelot, and bring people there to ensure their safety. That is, if they can figure out how to restore the power of the menhirs.
And unofficially?
I don't think we know each other well enough to speak on unofficial terms.
If Camelot takes the menhir, your people will be lost.
I'm well aware. And now we're also facing an outbreak of the Red Death, which will no doubt influence Camelot's decision on whether to offer my people shelter. But with the men here reignited, the people of Connacht will be even less willing to give up and go to Camelot. If anything, I expect rebellion to break out. And bloodshed is something neither we nor the capital want.
What would you prefer to happen?
I don't know, to be honest. It's not something I could admit publicly, but I feel both sides have a point. I understand the people who don't want to abandon their homeland, and I understand the knights who must face a long-lost terror and find a solution to an impossible problem. Believe me, being a lord in times like these is a heavy burden.
What do you want from me?
I want you to speak with Dinho and try to calm him down. He's the commander of Camelot's forces stationed in Connacht, and as you probably imagine, your presence here didn't exactly make his job easier. With the men here active again, everything could change.
I'm just searching for Palamedes' shield.
Palamedes' shield, you say? An unusual request. That shield rests beneath the men here. And legend has it that it used to fuel its power for centuries. I don't mind if you look at it, touch it, whatever you need. Just don't take it. It's a treasured relic, and the people of Connacht are quite attached to it. And you're probably just as attached to your head, which you'll lose if we catch you trying to steal the shield. If you need anything, speak to Ansem. He's the one who decides what's worth my time.
I should stay out of trouble. Whoa, whoa! Put that away! Ah, a new face. I am Anselm, Major Domo to Lord Yvain. Any business to be done in Connacht usually passes through my hands first.
What kind of business?
From managing the court's affairs to ensuring Connacht doesn't collapse under its own weight, it's my duty to keep things running smoothly. Not an easy task, given the times. And you? What brings you here? Wandering so close to the heart of Connacht's business. You don't strike me as the idle type.
What's life like here at the court?
Life at court is a delicate dance. It's calm on the surface, but underneath, there's always tension. Managing affairs, settling disputes, keeping the wheels turning. It's not for the faint of heart. Lord Yvain means well, but he makes decisions slowly, too slowly sometimes. Not that I complain. It's a role I've accepted, and one I'll carry out for as long as I'm needed. It's a quiet kind of chaos, but one we must master, for the sake of Connacht and those who call it home.
Must be challenging to protect the court in these times.
Challenging doesn't begin to describe it. The court is the heart of Connacht, and if it falters, the rest follows. That's a heavy weight to bear. But if I'm honest, it's the plague that keeps me awake at night. I've seen what it does, how it spreads, how it steals lives without mercy. I lost my family to it. The only reason I'm still here is because I was locked away at court while they were quarantined. Since then, protecting this place, keeping it safe, has been more than a duty. It's been everything. Take care out there.
I'll come back into this house later. Lord Yvain's mansion. Now here to the left, there is a familiar face.
Ah, isn't this a sight? Gardens, the open sky, and a bit of quiet. Makes you think the world's not so bad after all.
What are you doing here, Hob? I didn't expect to see you here.
Neither did I, to tell the truth. One moment I'm by the sea listening to the waves. Next, poof, I'm here. Like the wind picked me up and set me down where it pleased.
Are you saying you just appeared here?
Aye, it's been happening for as long as I can remember. Thought it was some druid's prank when it started. One of their spells gone awry. I even asked a crow once if it had anything to do with it. Got no answer, of course. But if this is the way of things, who am I to complain? I get to see the stars from all sorts of places. And the best part? I never have to worry about where to go next.
That doesn't bother you?
Not in the slightest. The world's a big, messy place, my friend. If the winds of fate decided to carry me themselves, who am I to argue? I'll make the most of it, wherever I land. And look at this. Landed me in a fine garden, with fine company. Fate must think highly of me, eh?
Can you tell me anything about Connacht?
Not much, I'm afraid. But I've heard it's a lovely place. Good folk, strong traditions. They've got a treasure here, you know. A shield given to Palamedes of House Tarion by King Arthur himself. Quite the tale, that one. Someday I'd like to see it with my own eyes. Imagine the history in that. Something touched by the old king, still standing proud. Now that's worth a trip, wouldn't you say? Safe travels, child. May fate be on your side. Oh, you're full of energy today.
Okay, enough goofing around. Tarion family crypt.
Oi, you there, Sleeping Beauty. I saw them carrying you into Yvain's mansion. You feeling better now?
Yes, thank you.
Good. Would have been a shame if something happened to the one who lit up the Menhir. No wonder they brought you straight here. Tell me, did you get to see our lord? Or just that snake of his, Anselm?
What's with all the questions?
Sorry, stranger. I meant no offense. Name's Morag. I'm the innkeeper around here, though, as you've probably seen, there's not much of an inn left to keep. Truth is, I was hoping that, with what happened at the Menhir and all, you might have Lord Yvain's ear. And maybe you'd be kind enough to whisper a thing or two into it on my behalf?
Why can't you talk to Yvain yourself?
Because he doesn't bother listening to us common folk, even when our livelihoods are at stake. If we're lucky, we get to air our grievances to Anselm, but wait for the Lord's decision is always his answer. How long can we wait? We're not some lazy nobles. We don't just get to put our lives on hold. We've got to eat, damn it. And unlike him, we have to work for our meals.
What do you need from Lord Yvain?
Camelot shut down my inn. Said it was because of the Red Death, but the Red Priests have been here for ages, and they never had a problem with my place. And last I checked, Yvain's still our lord, not one of those Camelocians. What gives them the right to meddle in our business?
You know Red Death is a valid threat?
I know. I was here when the outbreak hit. Lost some of my best patrons. But the Red Priests have it under control now. Every new case gets carted straight to the asylum, and we haven't had one in a good while. I tried talking to the Camelocians. They told me to piss off. Now Yvain's my only hope.
I'll talk to Lord Yvain for you.
Thank you, stranger. All I want is a straight answer. The least he could do is make Camelot pay me some kind of compensation. Damn bastards come in here acting like they own all of Connacht. I'll wait here for you.
Petition the Lord. Langford family house. Elira's house.
Well? Didn't expect company.